everyone, my name is Yani. I am from the Decision Science Department, and today I want to give you a brief introduction about a very fundamental and basic concept in operations management, which is called bill of material. Okay, suppose you're working as an operations specialist in an electronics company, and this year, for your company, they have two products will go into the production system, which is called product A and product B. And here, in operations management, we call the finished products an item. And to make each of the n items, we need different kinds of constituent parts. For example, for each part A, in order to produce each part A, each product A, we will need two parts 1 and one part 2. And for each the constituent part 2, we'll need a part 4 and a part 5. This is for the product A. And for B, in order to produce it, we need two part 4, one part 3, and for each part 3, we'll need a part 2 and a part 4. As I mentioned, the finished product as A and B are called the n item. And for the constituent parts which we use to produce it, we call them low-level item. So, as an operations specialist, you may be told by the engineering department or the demand forecasting department that this month our production plan is to produce 100A and 200B. We call this one the production plan. So you are the operation specialist, right? So your job is to make a detailed material plan regarding the demand for all the constituent parts in order to make sure you fulfill the production plan. So let's go back to the charts. In terms of the term bill of material, it mentions it is the relationship between the n item and the low-level item. So let's do a math problem. What is the total amount of part 1 that we need to fulfill our production plan now? Can anybody figure out the answer? 200, right? Because it's very easy for part 1 because it is only a direct part under product A. But in order to produce B, we don't need part 1. So the total number of part 1 is just 100 multiplied by 2, which equals to 200. So could anyone figure out the number for part 4? What is the total number of part 4 in order to fulfill our production plan this time? 500? Any different answers? Anybody? Or agree with her? Let's go step by step. Because first check product A. We only find we need a part 4 in order to produce 1A, right? So our production plan is 100A. So we need 100 for 100A, right? And to check B, here we need 1A, 1 4 for each 3, and 2 4 for each B. So the total number of part 4 we need for each B is 3, right? And we multiply it by 200, which is accordance with our production plan, which equals to 600. And plus the 100 part 4 we need for 100A, so the total number is 700. That's all for my course today, and this is the first step for you to to step into the world of operations management, and maybe we'll talk a little more about the material planning, material source planning in the future.